the thing here? Howdy and aloha. Alright, where's this? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that up. For sure. Check this though, make sure. I'm going to do the jingle, don't worry. Yeah, everything seems to look good. All right, let's do this. Howdy and aloha. Welcome to Manata. The earth and you are ohana. We hope you stay and talk. Howdy and aloha, everyone. This is James with Monotalk. I've had a Blog Talk radio show since 2014. Started this show in early, kind of got aboard at late 2016, mostly in 2017. And I'm on my 7th or 8th YouTube channel. I can't count anymore because of the 1984 Orwellian Ministry of Truth dystopian type tyrannical guidelines that's out there on YouTube. And it's just been fun. It's been a lot of fun, but I ain't stopping. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on. Most of my content will go to Odyssey. Some have, if I'm in here and I know pretty much what the algorithms are looking for now, and I know exactly what not to say, what to say, pretty much at this point. So, and it's really doesn't matter what you say. But if you're not going with the grain and with the narrative, they're going to take you down. Right? I mean, if all of a sudden I had a few thousand subscribers and everybody was paying attention to what's really going on out there, what's really going on is we have a group of globalists, sick, disgusting, pedophile, crazy, sicko, narcissist, disgusting bazillionaires out there that got together that decided, hey, we don't really need their labor anymore. We don't really need their votes anymore because we rig it. We rig everything. I mean, you just pick a country. And we can really rig the ballots and rig the votes, and we've got all the money and power on our side. We don't need them anymore. So basically they're trying to, via the Mary, Roger, Nancy, Alpha Kool-Aid that everybody took, is the genocidal bioweapon, which it has become, and the proof is coming out. Just ask Dr. John Campbell, who's on a lot now, basically preaching the same thing, but kind of in code. With all the information I'm getting from him, go to stopthewf.org or DIYliberty.org or fthewf.org and just go into what the mainstream media isn't telling you about COVID-19 in the blog area. And just look through there and you can see the plethora of proof clearly stating, clearly indicating, clearly showing, and proven that their goal is to kill about 2/3 of the population of the planet and hoard the rest for themselves. It's not about money anymore, people. I'm just when I hear, the money's a perk. The money is a perk. I know that. It's always good to have, these laundry, these money laundering scams, like Ukraine and Syria, and I mean it's gone back to Kuwait. When I was in the Navy. Yeah, and I am a patriot for sure. I'm a constitutionalist patriot, and I believe in the people of this country. I don't really believe in the government of this country. I believe in the people of this country because I know the people have most of them have enough common sense to dissect things and to kind of wear the other person's shoe, put their shoes and put their feet in their shoes, right? Where the other anyway. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? What you got there? Synagogue of saying that is who Israel. Yeah, they're the Auschwitz Jews. Basically, is running, Israel, in my opinion, and I think people like Rob Schneider, not the comedian, but the producer guy that was in All in the Family. That guy's an Auschwitz Jew. And I just, they go back a long way. And the Auschwitz Jews are the ones that they were Jews that really liked the Nazi way. Why is this so crooked? There we go. And like that. That's something like that. Hold on. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna hope that's it. Yeah, it's all of it. It's besides the back and forth. How many? Anyway, kind of getting off track here. I put up the picture a while back. I can show you again just so you can have a reference. I want everybody to always know, and this is pretty much the bottom line, is it's a divide and conquer has been the elite, the oligarchs, the duopoly, the Republicans and the Democrats, or basically these globalist fuckfaces. They have been the catalyst. They've used this tactic for a long time, and they continue to do it. If the 99% continues to fight each other, then we'll never defeat the true enemy. And that they just use people as pawns left and right. Obama's a pawn, Biden's a pawn, or puppets. I don't believe Trump is the puppet, and that's why they're so afraid of him. That's why I'm going, and I'll talk about that in a second. And they are all puppets of the World Economic Forum. Most of these people, you can see Tulsi Gabbard's true colors coming through in regards to the Iran-Israel thing. Again, it's just fucking like clockwork with that woman. I swear to God, it's pretty sad. Yeah, they have total control of our country. The Zionists, just Ukraine couldn't be a better example of where most of the people stand, and some blindly don't even know. Ukraine is a Nazi worshipping, Adolf worshipping, idolizing country. I wouldn't say the Majority of them are that way, but I would say at least over a third. And they took over everything with our help. I mean, just look at all the publications and all the media before 2020, before 2021. We had been, and everybody forgot. It was the weirdest thing. And all these, it's the military industrial complex is still getting to this very day. I mean, they just got a check for $789,000 billion. $789 billion. Everything else gets shit. But that's one of the major lobbying benefactors, besides, and also Big Pharma, by the way, that have, the best access, or let's say penthouse suites in Congress. These giant corporations that are ran by these sick fuckers that are part of the World Economic Forum. Right? I'm just saying. So I'm in the mindset of, you can sit and watch, which I haven't been. Obviously, I've been doing I probably on more than 600 shows, because I do one every week for the past since 2017. And I may do more than one a week. I may do 2 or 3, maybe 4. So let's just, I wonder what that comes out to. A lot. A lot of time, a lot of research, a lot of effort. I got people out there like Cheryl Vick, who just digs up a lot of information for me and others out there. I wish Eric was on Twitter. I bet you he could find a lot of stuff. Snork is giving me information. My old, not too old, co-host, in a sense, Stevie with Red Economics. I wish he would do some more. I wish he would get back on. I mean, as much as I'm, fucking hated all that shit that went down, like most anybody would if you knew the facts, the truth, exact truth, not, anyway, you would understand my perspective. But besides that side of a person and her relationship, which is personal, she had good content. She had good information. She had a good way of delivering it. It's a shame that this woman is doing pizza and Carl's Jr., Hardee's. I don't get that. I don't know what the reason is. I know she wants to, though. I know she that's what she should do. She needs to get back out there and help save her community and get back involved. Do it for her kids. And if she does it, then that means, look, I do it for my kids. I'm doing this for myself, absolutely. Like everybody should. But then you should also do it for your children, your grandkids, and theirs, and so on. And to stop this mass control, mass central digital banking crap, and this mass depopulation. Earlier today, which kind of messed up my sleeping pattern, I had to go into the license bureau and take care of my just updating my registration on my truck. And there's a screen. This place is so cute. It's kind of like West Virginia, but smaller, as far as the amount of. It's a little office. You could probably put like a H&R Block in there. And there's like 4 desks and 10 chairs lined up facing the desk of this licensing place, and I had to go into the county tax people first and get the tax document, paid the tax. Registration was like $100. I mean, in California right now, my registration is plus a smog tag. Fucking bullshit. Is over $400. Over $400. That state has gone to shit. It's a piece of crap. But anyway, it's just a cute little place. But on the monitor in the back, they've got these two monitors. They're probably like 43, 44 inches. They're not huge, but you can read. They're talking about the Real ID system coming up in 2025 of May. Mandatory, gotta have it. The first thing that was kind of disturbing, though, is the guy when I walked in, a security dude, I don't know if he works there, I don't know what he was. First thing he does, hey, welcome to, I need to get your phone number. I'm like, I really don't want to give out my fucking phone number. I didn't say that, but they're asking for it. And then they can, the phone number thing is everywhere now. It's in a database. So they're going to make sure they get everybody's phone number all the time, everywhere, which you didn't have to give out. I could have, I just automatically, fuck it. I just said, here's my phone number. And everybody that walks in was just super complacent. But I paused. He's like, your phone number? I'm like, anyway, here it is. At that point. But I don't trust, and this is, Real ID is with the Homeland Security people. Mayorkas. And I don't fucking trust those people. I don't trust any of them. Oh, I got to send a link. Yeah, I'll send it. And the problem is this whole, since 2020, and I'm going to give Trump a pass on this, because I was like, this guy's all in. He did August and July ordering 100 million doses, twice for 200. And I just have to believe that he did not know the severity of this thing. Nobody knew, honestly. I don't think anybody knew, but he was sold Fluvid, the coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. I just saying it brings the sentinels to me. But he was sold very well. He was sold by one of the best salespeople on the planet, Anthony Fauci. Here comes the algorithm. And the reason why that guy is still, it's fucking amazing to me why that man, honestly, is still around. I'm still trying to wrap my head around why that son of a fucking message is still around. It's just amazing to me. Right? Him and Bill Gates, it's just, people need to go after it. I mean, I know Rand Paul's doing a lot of show about it, and that's my problem. That's my problem, is the showing, right? I keep watching Forbes HBO or whatever, not HBO, YouTube, and I keep watching just this remark or that hearing, video for, and it could be, 3 minutes, it could be 30 minutes of something that happened that was on C-SPAN, right? Because they show a lot of that stuff on C-SPAN. If you watch, you're crazy if you watch C-SPAN all fucking day long. But there are people that do that. And they're paid to do it, actually. I'm not paid to do that. As a matter of fact, since I started my Blog Talk Radio and this show in 2017, early 2017, I don't ask for money. If you want to give me a couple bucks, a few people have sent me a donation here and there, and I appreciate it. That's great. I know most of the people that watch this are not in the position to throw money at a show, but it's interesting to me that there are people out there that are blowing up pumpkins or wrapping rubber bands around a watermelon, and they're being paid to do it. People are just sending them money, 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 money. It's fucking crazy. When you have a human being, man, woman, whatever, they're out there. There's a lot of people like me. That literally cares about your future in the best way. I want everybody to have the freedom of speech. Number one. I know that the Second Amendment, number two, protects number one from a tyrannical, authoritarian police state type government. It's just, that's a militant, tyrannical, authoritarian government. That's what the Second Amendment is for. And this is where we're at with these people. You got, if the House, I'm telling you, it would be 1,000 times worse. We would have Fluvid 19, Fluvid 20, Fluvid 21, Fluvid 22, Fluvid, forever. And you'd be on your 8th, 9th, 10th booster, I think, by now, if it wasn't for the House. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. Obama stuttered. Obama? He's such an Obama. Him and Michael, Big Mike. A lot of this stuff, also, it started a long time ago, a lot of this stuff. Like people never talk about NAFTA. Yeah, he was being duped. Look, the guy's got an ego. He's got some pride. It's hard for me to get it. But when he had that interview with Megyn Kelly, and she said, I'm vaccine injured. And this is probably where my channel gets taken down. But she said it. And his answer was he was kind of stumbling. Stumbling as in he just kind of heard about this. Right? And he can't come to terms and say, this motherfucker, and he got an award, and he doesn't know who gave him that award because he said, I didn't give him the award, which could have been possible. Somebody in his administration could have easily made that declaration of your great work to Anthony Fauci and Bricks, those two idiots. And believe it or not, yes, that's true. A lot of people that we think are alive are not. That is true. I've got, let me see here. Hold on. I think I sent that to me, and I'm glad you brought that. Yeah, Anthony Fauci should be in jail. I don't fucking get this at all. I don't fucking get this shit, man. This is crazy. Yeah, I got a little sleep, a couple hours, few hours. Today was just stupid. So on my Instagram, right? Instagram is you go to. I want you guys to check out. I'm going to bring it up here. It says COVID Bravo Charlie, and then in parentheses it says Victor Alpha X-Ray Sierra Umbrella Delta Delta Echo November space Delta Echo Alpha Tango Hilo Sierra. Okay. Vaccine sudden death. Vaccine sudden death. And just look this up. It's crazy. All these people. Just tons of them. Let me show you a picture. Show you a picture. Watch. This was the picture that was. This is the Facebook stuff. Right? Remember Facebook? Everybody was proud of this. I got my. I got it. This thousands, hundreds of thousands are in here. Look at that. All these people. You remember that icon? Crazy. All not ready yet to go. Most of these people are young too. Look at this. This kid's probably like 22. Couples, just all of them. Gone. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And just scroll up. Just continues. On and on and on and on and on. All gone. All gone. And there's that same fucking logo. You see it all the time. See that one? There it is. I got my blankety blank. You better get yours. Jesus. So Pinto was pulled off the market. The Ford Pinto. They had some issues. There was like 1,200 accidents. And I think there were 4 to 5 fatal accidents because the gas tank was too close to the back and people that were getting rear-ended were blowing up and it was bad. So they immediately pulled that. Right? They immediately pulled that. But here's the thing. It wasn't indemnified. People were able to sue for the losses. This thing is. This thing right here. Right? That right there. That person's gone. She can't sue. And they're saying now that you can, but good luck. Look at all these fucking people. This is so crazy. Just on and on. This person, let me just see if I can. Here's the links. I'm going to actually send the link and I'm going to go to. This person has done a ton of let me just check here just a second. Yeah, this is the guy. Just wonderful. A doctor. Right? Put this together. And he has access to what other doctors don't. Well, what normal, what people that aren't doctors don't, but most doctors have. But a lot of them won't even go into this. A lot of them are paid assassins. Your doctor is probably a paid assassin. I'm just letting you know. And he's very well paid. Yeah. Got some good information. I'm going to share. I already shared that one. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put this on Facebook and I'm going to show you guys. No, I'm not. Okay, come on. Jesus. Alright, let's just go back here. I'm just going to grab this. Let me see if I can find it on here. Yeah, I don't know if we can last this long. You know, thankfully the House went, you know, the colors don't mean anything, honestly, because people don't remember that, oh, hey, Jordan, how you doing? People don't remember that the Democrat color used to be red when Clinton was around. It's just the colors thing is stupid. You want to make America great. You want to make America secure. You want to make America profitable. You want your livelihood back. You don't want gas prices astronomical. You don't want to be ruled by the World Health Organization. You don't want to be ruled by the World Economic Forum. You don't want to be ruled by Bill Gates. You don't want to be ruled by Anthony Fauci. You don't want to be ruled by Amazon. You know, you don't want to be ruled by, you know, this is the goal. You know, and I still think that the real Speaker of the House right now, I don't care who you say it is, it's Matt Gaetz. I'm going to send out the link. I will put it in, man, this new system. Oh, here we go. There we go. I'll send it to you, Cheryl. It's going to be on your Facebook. Yeah. Nope. It's going to be on your Twitter. On the Twitter. If I do have you in my new Twitter, I think. Did I? Aren't you on this other Twitter? Oh, yeah, my new Twitter, but not on this Twitter. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me get there. Hang on. Holy but Jesus. Are you in here? Yeah, you're right here. I got you. It's coming in from Jimmy. All right, there you go. And then I take this one, and people can call in. If you come in and you want to call in, let me see. Here's the link for the meeting. And you will be vetted. Just letting you know. There's a process. Oh my God. Why isn't this copying? Okay, let's try it this way. Alright, we're going to go to the... I'm gonna put it on here. You guys gotta look at this real quick. Oh, not that. Okay. Oh, come on now. There it is. Yeah, this is Gina Carano. She's fucking amazing, by the way. Carano for Congress. You know, I want people that are strong. Strong. I don't want weak Adam Schiff type. I don't want George Takei, pedophile. This guy, the stuff he posts, sickening. Put this on here. I gotta go blow my nose. Live. Here we go. And there it is. But the phone number one, you know what? I should put the phone number stuff in here in case somebody wants. I should always do that. I should have. Well, I wasn't sure I was going to be on tonight. But let me send. I want to get to this real quick. Let me see this one. Where's it at? It's called Vaccine angry.me. I think that's it. Is there a Telegram desktop? Oh. Oh, there's a process here. This is weird. All right. That's very strange. Okay, here we go. All this wonderful technology is so much fun. There we go. And we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And we're going to go to here. We're going to go here. Privacy notice. Okay, whatever. That didn't work. All right, let's see if that works. Hang on. I did it. I guess I didn't do it. View in Telegram. Preview channel. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That guy's gone. All these people. All these people. That was. Some of these have dates. We need to get the dates. 9/15/2021. Gone. There's the logo. Gone. And there's the big logo everybody had, right? Remember that? I was on everybody's Facebook and Instagram. I don't see those anymore. I don't see any of them anymore. I don't see that at all. Right? I don't see that. This person's gone. Just all kinds of stuff has happened to these people. Right, gone. There's lots of toe problems everybody gets. Right, gone. 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 Oh. Yeah, I'm sure that guy's gone. What else? Just terrible side effects. Nuts. Just terrible, terrible side effects.
Hey, James. Nice to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
I know. It's just, I've been working 6 days a week with overtime, plus my 12-hour shifts for
Oh,
a
Lord
long
have mercy.
time.
I don't miss them days.
Yeah,
That's what I had to work. That's what I had to work when I first started at the post office. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Whew.
Man, I remember that.
It was good money. It was good money, but, oh, my God. You couldn't even spend your paycheck because you was always at work. Yeah.
It's just people left. Some people just couldn't handle. I mean, my job isn't hard. It isn't easy, but it's nothing compared to like doing drywall or tying steel, doing construction. You know what I mean? It's just repetitive kind of, but It's also social because I talk to a lot of, but it's not hard. There's really, especially in the night shift, nothing really freaking happens. But a lot of people they just I don't know, they just freaking can't handle it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And the pay is pretty decent. You know, it pays pretty decent, and which is that's why I'm working there. So, Cheryl, I got a question for you.
Yo.
What's going on, man?
I tell you, the Democrats was cheating last night.
Philly, right? Pennsylvania.
Yep. That bitch, I did not want her. I said she is boule. My brother texted me, oh, y'all got a new man, it's a woman, and she's bad. I don't give a F. She's boule. She didn't even show up in her primary when she won. Now, you beat the other Democrat.
Uh-huh.
She said, oh, I had an emergency dental appointment. You're supposed to go to your thing where you won. She don't give interviews. And then there was an Asian guy, David O. I voted for him today because he lived in the area, Cobb's Creek. It's a nice neighborhood, but a lot of crime is happening there. And the town hall they had, I remember he got robbed and stabbed right on his block. And he still lived there. He didn't move away, and he knew a lot. And the day of that thing, some man was found shot to death in a car right in his neighborhood. So he stays there. He worried about the crime. I said, I'm not voting for her. She talking about bringing in the National Guard to clean up Kenderson with the drug act. The National Guard can't do that. And she's going to bring back that stop and frisk.
Wow.
And she listen at this. And he's Asian, right? I know the Asian community came out and voted for that man. She won by 50. She won over 55,000 votes. He won 1,700 or something. And in Northampton County in Pennsylvania, they were flipping votes up there. I'm like, they were talking about it anyway. All the mail-in ballots. Some of them are. It was just a couple of days ago. Some of them weren't dated or they had signatures. I said, that's one of them to sign them again. But like them, did you watch that video I sent them to you with Dr. Harper being interviewed? Because she's on Trump's team.
Yeah.
And she said, Trump is allowing this. He wants everybody to see it. He can come out and just do something, but he wants us to see it. They still cheating. Ain't no way the Asian community did not vote for this former councilman for mayor. 1,000 and something votes. She got 55. That's another Joe Biden.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see.
You see what happened with the first black female man, Dyke Lightfoot? She had a one term. She was giving Mexicans money, and they were they were getting guns, shooting black folks out there, and they didn't show that on the news. Judge Joe Brown was talking about that.
Yeah. Here's the interesting thing that I keep telling, and I'm going to get in touch with somebody from Trump's campaign. Even though I'm not going to be a big donor, but here's the thing.
You don't have to be a big donor.
They need to know that, and I'm telling him, you need to have an actual army of people out there that will go to the major polling swing state areas and monitor what the fuck is going on. Because I'm telling you, they're gonna fuck it up. Or here's option 2 for Biden. He's trying to cause so much chaos and division, and these false flags are going to start.
It's not going to be an election.
Yeah. He's not going to allow an election. He's not going to allow an
election.
No,
he's not. Trump is going to go in. There is not going to be an election.
Yeah.
I don't think either. He was not going to be elected, and he's supposed to be the last president. You heard that before, right?
Yeah, I've heard that. And it's this isn't a, people just really don't get it. But
we can't go another year with this man.
I'm telling you.
We can't. This is crazy.
We can't. This guy.
Every time I go in the supermarket, my blood, and even go to the Dutch, they expensive. It makes your blood boil because you know it's not the vendor's fault. It's him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything that's happening to this country that's wrong.
Yeah, he's destroying it.
He's literally doing it on purpose.
Yes.
They're paying him to do it. They're paying him to do it, and also they're definitely, whoever he is, they're feeding him information. You know, he's got.
And Barack Obama behind the scenes too.
Yeah. Well, we know that, but like I tell everybody, and I'm telling you right now, Obama is he's the puppeteer being told what to do and when to do.
Well, he's
in the earpiece. He's definitely in the earpiece for sure.
He's a European. He's one. All our presidents were European. He's one of them too.
Yeah.
Did I send you that video about that?
You did a while back. It was good.
I said, I don't think he was a U.S. citizen. I really don't believe he was a U.S. citizen. That's why his life was so secret. Because Trump kept saying, where did this guy come from? Trump knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. He was a citizen of Chicago, and he didn't know who he was. And Trump knew a lot of people in Chicago. He got powers out there.
Yeah.
And I think Sheriff Aparo, I saw a video of he had an investigator go to the hospital where he would supposedly be born in Hawaii and found a woman that was working there that day. And she said, I never saw a birth certificate like that before. I don't remember seeing that. We don't do certificates like this.
Yeah.
I don't think he was a U.S. citizen.
No, he wasn't. No, I've already done the research on it. He wasn't. He has actually said on many occasions that he's not. He's literally admitted that he is not. And
I wish black folks would wake up about that, man.
Huh?
I wish black folks would wake up about that, man. A lot of them still love him.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Well,
he ain't do shit for us. Like somebody had to admit that this black guy. He said, this may be controversial. No, it's not controversial. You're going to tell the truth. He said Trump did more for black people than any other president. I say he did. He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He did for everyone. But black folks got more than any. We ain't get shit from Obama.
Yeah,
they gave to
the
LGBTQ. Yeah.
The crime
bill. They gave
to
everybody else.
That's all you need to say is the crime bill. And we help put that together.
That's the crime bill.
Yeah.
And they give, and not like right now, a lot of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans open up stores in different neighborhoods. They ain't going up in the northeast where all the white folks live. Mm-hmm. They know what areas they're putting them in. And I know names, and they ain't coming here with a amount of wealth. Just like we got a little South Africa, South Philly. They like Black Wall Street, how it used to be. And the city gave them millions of dollars of funding.
Yeah.
And what makes me mad, they using the bills that were for us, but they ain't allow us to use it, and these people aren't using it. They giving it to them.
Oh, they're getting everything.
It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad.
Well,
and then I found out that white folks didn't own slaves. It was the Anishinaabe. They did that. That was
Auschwitz.
Anishinaabe.
Yeah.
Anishinaabe. Yeah. They started it, and they created the Ku Klux Klan, and the Democratic Party was part of them.
Yep.
They got that statue in New York. Stan Banderas. Mm-hmm. Got rid of upset. He said, that's not far from where I live at in New York. He said, I can't believe they had that out there. And they have a Nazi school out there. I can't. And the kids like, hell, hi, Hitler.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
This is what...
It is.
So this is what I have to say about a lot of the Democrats that are out there that I call
Democrats. They demons. Damn.
The Democrat is I totally believe that either they know that they are actual Nazi white supremacists, and they're playing the part, and they want to keep it going in this direction. Plus, they're also the World Economic Forum, in a sense, pawns.
They didn't
right,
want to
right.
They didn't want to release us from slavery.
I'm
the
talking,
Republicans did.
And I'm talking about a lot of congressional members. I'm talking about a lot of governors, a lot of mayors out there, a lot of people in they want it this way. They're part of it, and they've infiltrated
all the Democratically ran states.
Yes, exactly. They are completely enthralled, completely completely just saturated. Invaded lots of high public figure or bureaucratic positions everywhere.
Well, the Astounding Jim did it. They showed me that video with him. Them in Israel learning how to control the media here. Mm-hmm. That was a huge classroom. They control everything. And then you hear some Jews say, I don't know if they really Jews. Oh, we don't control everything. That's the fuck you do. Mm-hmm. You created the NDL because that one man that owned the factory, that Astounding Jim, raped and brutally killed that white girl that worked at his factory. And the white folks went and killed his ass. And that's when they formed the ADL. This is all about black and white, and they're trying to keep us divided because they're cutting out to say that they're the ones that started the slavery, and because they want blacks and whites to fight against each other. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want to keep it that way.
They really do.
They've been well, it's working in a lot of cases. But that's their job. That's their goals. They've been trying to get the divide and conquer process for sure.
Mm. And look at the George Floyd situation. People still believe. I say Kanye West missed this. The coroner report came out because that woman, that lawyer, she's suing because for sexual harassment or something, or some kind of job place. And that coroner report said he had no injuries on his neck. No injuries in his body. He died of drug overdose. And Kanye West has said that, and now his family suing him. I don't think they're going to win no money because that's the truth. They held that back. Them cops need to be out of prison because some just got recently sentenced. They need to be out of prison. The Democrats use that for a political purpose because it was election time. Mm. And people just fell for it. I hate my people fall for it. We used to think before people be doing things, but we don't no more. They get so emotional now. You hurt somebody's feelings. I was in something with somebody at work, and I'm like, what the fuck are you? Why are you going off about this? I got other things to worry about outside this job besides what equipment is in here. I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, their feelings are more important than their...
Yeah, Lions, Navy, Red Fox, all of them. They wouldn't make it today. They'd be canceled.
Yeah.
It don't make any sense. Everybody so fast you say, boo. Oh, you hurt my feelings. You need to be canceled. And it don't make any sense.
No. It's everywhere. It's like a plague, honestly. Did
you see that? Did you hear about that manifesto from that girl that killed some kids in that Catholic school and the teacher?
Yeah, no. Which one?
She was really sick. She was sick. That's from all them hormones she was taking. And they do that mind control. And did you hear about the man in Colorado? They found himself in the car shot. He shot and killed himself. He had a bunch of weapons in there. He was about to do something. You know they have that psychology warfare going on. They control people's minds. He was about to do something.
I am not surprised. The technology that's out there. What people really need to understand is there are things that have been created by these bazillionaire, sick, tyrannical pedophiles that are out there that
Yeah,
have created.
but NASA was created by a German Nazi, a German scientist.
Yeah, they've been doing this stuff for a long time, but there's stuff out there that they haven't or will not release or let anybody know. You might see it on Popular Mechanics, you might see it on the History Channel, you might see a little YouTube here and there, but there is technology.
Or in a movie.
Or some movie.
They use it in a movie.
It's usually in a movie. It's usually in a movie.
Yeah, because like said, what they said, the Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Matrix.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones. Yeah. And it's a lot of other ones. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
I'm thinking about. Yeah. They were telling us the story. And I'm like, it's a movie we watching. This is literally a movie.
It is.
We watching. It is. And people are like, oh, sure, what do you tell? I said, look, I'm just giving you advice. You can take it or leave it. I'm going to move on. Jesus told his disciples to go warn people, and if they don't listen, move on to go to somebody else. That's all I can do. I'm not forcing you to do nothing. I'm not voting for Trump. Don't you hear me? I should never say. Stop getting triggered. I never told you to vote for Trump. I'm just telling you what he's doing. And if he don't get in, we are in big trouble. They don't realize it. Oh, she's like, oh, well, I'll wait to see if what it happens. I'm like, okay. I wish I could find that video I saw with Alex Jones had on. It was a simulated version of what they would do. We won't be watching much TV. That guy came out on the balcony, and the drone come up. You don't have your mask on, and all of a sudden he whacked that thing and jumped and made away with the thing ended. I don't know what happened, but he got the fuck up out of it because that was like you have 2,000 soldiers, and they broke down all the stuff they took off. He only had 20 left, 20 points left to use for himself. I'm like, we went for 2,000. They charged for the air you breathe. They were charging for everything. Mm-hmm. And that was a simulation. I said, that's what they want to do to us. Pay for the air we breathe.
Hey, real quick. So I'm posting this picture. Yeah, it's their end game is just to get rid of as many people as possible and control the rest for themselves. But this is weird because I just got the partly false information came up on a meme I sent the meme is 133 million registered United States voters. This is a fact, right?
I see that.
Okay, and then they said it's partially false because partially false means that the numbers aren't exact. That's all they're saying. But they're rounded off, so you can't use rounded up or down numbers now. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit they teaching the kids in school today.
Yeah. They don't know rounding. 2 + 2 = 5. Fucking crazy.
They could turn that figure into an algebra answer. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, there's a reason to make this. Okay, if you've seen the movie Idiocracy, right? I've seen it a bunch of times.
Never saw that movie.
Oh, you gotta watch that. It's funny. It's when this guy goes ahead in time, and the country takes the wrong turn, and everybody's just stupid as hell, like dumb, fucking stupid people, and they're like everything they do. Their entertainment. Is to watch jingles from like fast food commercials, and it's just really. Let's just say their IQ levels have gone below 70 for most of the country. So, and this guy goes back, and he all of a sudden becomes like the smartest man. He's just an average guy, like construction worker, but then all of a sudden he's the smartest man. But anyway, it just really shows kind of where this country's going. They want us to be the idiocracy. They want stupid people. They don't, like you always say, and we always say, and most of the people that watch the show and close to it, they do not want people to question authority and its sources at every turn, and especially use your critical thinking skills.
Yeah, they want you to think like them. That's what they teach in the college now. I heard 2 college students left because of that woke stuff.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
And what's up with Neil deGrasse? He's woke.
Oh yeah. Well, he's paid. These guys get they're funding. So the Corporate Equality Index, which came out in 2016, it was introduced by an implanted lesbian by the name of, she's black. Her name was Kelly Robinson. She was implanted, took the old job from the old guy. That's when they added the plus to the LGBTQ. The plus means some pretty sick shit. But anyway, so CEI comes out, the Corporate Equality Index, and these large companies like BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, JP Morgan, all these huge, gigantic, trillion-dollar companies are backing this, because what it does, it just totally and completely keeps people on the edge at each other. That's a tactic, divide and conquer. It also helps the big hospital, big pharma, big psychology, which is a big industry, out there. But anyway, none of this trans shit and none of a lot of these equality stuff that's been happening, that none of it's organic. None of it's organic.
No, it's not. They're making it up.
Yeah, they're devising it. They have people that have thought this stuff out, and they're using it against the people, and they're keeping people, pinned up against each other. It's honestly, it's impressive because everybody's buying it. Everybody's buying it, But this,
this new Marvel, like Disney won't wake up. They wake up because they got this new Marvel movie coming out. It's going to be a flop, and I forgot the name of it. But they have a black producer of it. Yeah, the black producer. They trying to get rid of him. I like the first Marvel.
I thought that movie was good. That chick. But then now they have, Rambo in there, who I guess they created a new character that has Marvel powers, and then they got this Hispanic girl in there because you got to get everybody. And then
the gender sensitivity, identity exclusive. Oh, that's BS.
Yeah, it's just
BS.
It's all bullshit. It's just what's interesting is people are just buying this stuff. That's what I'm trying to get across to people is everything that's upsetting you, everything that's driving you crazy, everything that's chaotic, everything that's wrong with society or this country or anything or the planet and a whole, all comes from the siphon of a bunch of people that are connected to the World Economic Forum. I have proved this over and over and over again. There are these gazillionaire sick motherfuckers out there that are pulling the strings of so many people. Klaus Schwab even came out and said and admitted. He admitted this is his admittance. We had penetrated thousands. He said over 3,000 government personnel or something. Those are his words. They have penetrated. In other words, they've compromised them. You see that, and he brags about that. So that is probably the most alarming thing that people need to. Oh, there's the picture I wanted to get. You got to look at this one. Okay, so if you're looking at it will come up in a couple of seconds. Quick history: who did it? Killed Lincoln, a Democrat. Killed JFK, a Democrat. Killed MLK, a Democrat. Created the KKK, Democrat. Lynched blacks, Democrats. Segregation, Democrats. Created Jim Crow era, the Democrats. Internment camps. Remember the Japanese during the Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor?
Yeah. You know who created the internment camps? Democrats. The Confederacy, people don't even know this. Democrats. Was mostly Democrat.
Yeah, they were pieces of shit.
Yeah,
they still the same now.
But
and then you got the black folks involved with them too. Them congressmen and stuff.
Yeah, people like Jeffries, right? And
Oh, I can't stand him. Oh, I can't stand that man. He seems like he's so uptight. Mm,
he's
I can't
pathetic.
stand him.
He's pathetic. He's pathetic. Yeah. Do you remember when
And,
they?
and John should have sisted me off because he's sticking by Israel. You know you support neo-Nazis.
Well, look, um, I the the war machine is still going to get theirs. I just you can't. I don't care. This is okay. So Chad Wilson, who ran as a Green Party, you remember, he should have been the guy out of all of them. He was the strongest man. Chad, remember Chad, Sir Chad?
Oh, they wasn't gonna give it to him. Nobody got it to do it. Cornel West might as well drop out.
But if that party wasn't compromised, that I had found out, they're just pawns.
Yeah.
Right. Then he would have been the guy. But Chad is like the Trump of the Green Party, right? That's it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, his mouth.
Was. Yeah, he didn't fucking hold back. He pulled everything.
He didn't bite his
honest.
tongue.
He was honest.
And that's how Trump.
Yeah. So Chad now, they're creating some other movement, which I think is good. I'm gonna try to do what I can to help them. Just to let you know, it's I'm not big on the whole party thing, but here's the kind of the point I'm getting to, because you have great people out there that can do great things to really help this country. The problem is these two parties, and we know this, we've talked about this over and over and over again, they're compromised. You have the Democrats and the Repiglicans, Rhino Repiglicans. And they're out there, the duopoly, even freaking, and the reason why he got fired, what the hell is that? Tucker Carlson, right? Is because he exposed and actually said duopoly. He actually said that, and just a few days later, he's gone because he was exposing the duopoly. Now, these people that have been sending on an average since 2001 and 9/11, they've been sending an average of $680 billion to the military-industrial complex. Why? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are people that are still on food stamps and SNAP that are in the military to try to take care of their children. Yet these giant,
I believe it.
Yeah, and there are people out there, by the way, that are so god awfully rich from this, and this money gets detoured. It doesn't go to where you think it goes, everybody, because there's been some research on that too. Tons of it go to Max Blumenthal. He'll fucking tell you about that.
Max Blumenthal, the journalist.
Yeah, the journalist Max Blumenthal. Yeah, he's done a lot of work in there, but there's others too that have looked really deep into where I'm trying to get his name. Really deep into where this money actually goes, and then I kind of went a little further, and would.
And I always said that breast cancer awareness month and giving money to it is a joke.
Yeah, people right now are in that position where, why are we even paying federal taxes? Can anybody tell me why?
Hey, we shouldn't even be paying interest. Under BRICS, Russia and them, they give out loans. You have no interest.
Isn't that crazy?
It's illegal to pay interest. And it's illegal for us to pay the IRS.
Because they're not even, they're a corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that yellow thing means. Down the United States flag, that yellow string hanging means we're a corporation.
Hey,
I couldn't believe it. I'd be damned.
I got a good one from you. I heard this from a girl on TikTok. She's doing a TikTok. I should play it, but I said I'm going to steal that. She goes, "Oh, yeah, go for it." So this is I don't know if you can read this, but I'm going to read it out loud. So this is what's going to happen next year, or what's happening. It appears that men with balls will be voting for Trump, and women, in quotes, with balls will be voting for Biden.
That's
it.
funny.
That's it. I don't care how you look at this, because all these people, and I just went over all the Instagram people that are gone, and these people are so meek, they're so malleable, they're so obedient, they're so indoctrinated, they're so and they don't even realize it. Most of them, honestly.
Well, she should have put trans men. Those are the ones that will vote for them. They gave them their right.
Yeah, well, that's what they are, and women in prison with balls. Yeah, so women with balls will be voting for Biden.
I work for a lot of them in the law firm. I can't stand them hussies. They are the worst to work for. Women in power.
Yeah, that's. I'm okay. There are some. I've been under some good supervisors in the past. One of my best.
Well, you a man. When a female with another female, they are bitches.
Oh,
they
I've heard
act like
about
they
that.
got balls between their legs. Because they asked Judge Joe Brown, will we ever have a female president? He said, hell no. Because a lot of women work for him. And they can't stand him.
Right.
And he's right. I can't stand. I'm only friends with one attorney I worked with. She was so down to earth, laid back, wasn't tizzy and nothing like that. She was fine. She told me her personal business, what was going on in her life and stuff like that. But all them other ones, everything got to be done. Well, if you done it right, she go complain to the partner and try to get you in trouble. I'm like, I can't deal with this shit. One supervisor, we had these big cubes, and you could put 2 desks in it. She said, I'm going to sit you with me. What the fuck? I never got pulled up to the classroom all the decades I was in school. No, my husband said, leave that job, just resign. And I put out an email saying I was resigning that day. She hauled ass. She put out an email real quick, I'm leaving at 12 o'clock. You bitch. Because she was mad because the area, when I first met her, she said, what area you live in? I told her. She said, I tried to get a house in that block. And people said they think she was going after me because of that. I said, that's not my fault she couldn't get a house in my block. And that's because I said, why would she keep bothering me? I was doing my work. She went to the old supervisors I had, and they said, sure, when you tell her to do something, she do everything for you. But she was a bitch. And I saw in a political ad commercial. I said, ooh, that bitch, that looked like the Grinch that stole Christmas.
Where is she still around?
She might have died with her nasty ass coming in the morning, no speak and stuff like that. She made this one young girl cry. I said, she won't be having my ass crying in here.
No, but where's she at? Do you know if she's not working there anymore?
She's not working in the Philly office. She went to Rosemont, PA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was picking with a lot of people. They picked with the wrong one of the niggas. I said, I'm staying cool with this one chick. Because I knew something was wrong with her, but she wasn't crazy. And something was wrong with her, but she was smart. She was intelligent. And she was messing with her, boy. That woman went off in there. Man, my coworker said we're going to stay friends with her because they fire her. She come back in here. She's going to let us out, and then she going to get with the one she wants. Because the people got to stop doing that at my job. The MLD, he cursed out men, grown men. I said, somebody going to come in here and go postal one day.
Yeah.
I mean, he be dropping F-bombs. But one guy, he was really nice. He had a nice story. He was homeless. He lived on the street. Somebody took him in, his parents took care of him. And he became a supervisor at my job. And he's really nice. I never saw him being a hothead or anything. But then one night I was leaving work and they said, oh boy. Because I said, how you really want to become a supervisor under Bill? He always cursed. And this motherfucker is short as shit in Italian. All mouth and no bark. So he arguing there with Kareem. And then Kareem says, let's take it outside. You going to talk to me like I'm a man. Because he said he wasn't going to go for that.
Right.
He talks to grown men. I said, I'm so scared an employee will come back here with their ID through that turnstile, with their gun, and come in here and start firing. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Remember they was going postal back, there was incidents in the post offices?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that could happen in a lot of bureaucratic jobs. This is a fear that I have. Once these people start to understand that this thing that they took in 2021, for one, it doesn't stop the transmission. For two, the one they took wasn't the one they tested. The one they actually took nobody's touched the one they've actually tested. Right? Number three, it's causing, clots, it's causing cancers, it's causing all, and I just showed earlier the list of, thousands, probably hundreds, maybe millions at this point, that have had serious injuries or are not around anymore. And and a lot of those people.
And people are getting some new cancers they never heard before from it too.
Yeah, and a
our
lot
cousin
of people
died from that.
This is my fear, but I think it's going to be kind of a righteous fear What's going to happen is I believe that these people are going to get so pissed off once they find out, when they really start to understand what just happened to them and how they were fooled. They're going to come back, and there's going to be a problem, and it could be to the point. But some won't accept that information. That's the sad part. But it could be to the point where martial law might happen, real martial law, because these people are going to be upset. I mean, if you knew what I know about what you took, you would fucking be livid. You would just be, are you kidding me? And then knowing that you can't sue because they're completely indemnified. Now, we're talking about the manufacturer. We're not talking about the company. Now, if the company made you take it during a mandate, right now, it's Steve Kirsch is saying it's okay to sue those people.
When they said it was an emergency, you shouldn't have took it. It wasn't approved. It was approved for emergency. Nobody light bulbs went up at all. They forgot Tuskegee Airmen didn't have it longer.
Yeah.
The HIV crisis in New York falsely killed thousands of Puerto Ricans and black children with their AZT. Huh. That wasn't long ago, and they're still visiting graves.
Yeah. And it was all because of the treatments. It was all because of the
treatments.
Yep,
the treatments. Because Dr. Mika
had nothing to do with whatever it was they had out there.
Yep.
But here,
because Judy Mickovic said you don't treat HIV patients with any vaccine. None. No. And they locked her up for years with no charges, federal charges.
Yeah.
Broke her. They like to make you broke. That's what they're trying to do to Trump. I love the stuff he was saying. He was going off that judge in court. I love him because he don't bite her, so he's not scared of nobody.
Did you see that lady on what she said about the judge? Did you see that
his
video?
Lawyer?
Her lawyer. That's a powerful woman. That's a powerful woman.
His lawyer, that woman with the dark hair.
That girl to me, she's sexy. I like this kind of girls. But the thing is she's like, fuck no, none of this shit's gonna. So the next day, they showed a video of her in court with all these idiots, and I'm telling you, everybody was, Mr. Smiley Judge was not smiley anymore. He was not smiling anymore. And,
he's an asshole.
Well, he's paid, right? He's paid.
Yeah, bought and paid for, but he's an asshole. And Letitia James too. I can't stand that black bitch.
Yeah, she basically came out and
devaluing his property.
Oh, I know. It's worth like it's what is it worth? Like
they want to take him.
They're saying it's worth like $20 million.
They said one area in Trump's and Mar-a-Lago is worth more than that.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago. People have no idea how big Mar-a-Lago is. It's a fucking hotel. It's a hotel. It's not a motel like a Motel 6. It's like a, you could fit on Mar-a-Lago. You could put Trump Tower on it. That's how big it is. It's gigantic. But she came out and said she will not tolerate this crap anymore. Right? I'm playing it right now, but I don't have the sound up. But it's, you can read what she's saying. And then the next day, which is great, she came out and told these people to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
She comes out.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, no. Well, she came out and said she's sick of the crap that these people are doing and treating her like crap in this courtroom. That's Jordan, by the way. But then the next day, somebody was able to get video of
What's up?
Trump. Hey, Jordan. I'm just showing a video.
Hey, Jordan.
They're showing a video of Trump sitting down next to her, and everybody is prim and proper, and there's not a smile whatsoever on this judge's face, because he's always grinning like he's going to throw, like Trump is going to go to jail. And I'm telling you, there's no way. The only way that Trump is going to jail, in my opinion, is if the entire system, it's already really corrupt, it's already terrible as it is, but they actually break the law to enforce a new law. That's what I believe.
And they good for doing that.
Yeah.
That's what they did during the 2020 election. Pence knew he could have stopped that voting and had the states recount.
Yeah, this guy, this judge, Smiley Judge, is not smiling today. Yeah.
No, because Trump ain't taking this shit.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, if he
He old
gets
school, like my grandmama and them talked back in the day. People feelings didn't get hurt back then.
If I'm letting you know, if he gets in, and I'm hoping, I'm telling you, there's nobody else right now that can do
No, he's the only one. That's why he was picked and chose to do this. And he's well protected. You saw that video I sent you of him, that his plane.
Yeah.
Normally they have 2 fighters that just guarding Air Force One. He has about 8 of them out there.
But that's recent. That's not.
That's recent. He just remodeled that plane too.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But he's well protected. When he went there at Fred House, I was so nervous. But they keep saying he's well protected.
Hey, Jordan.
And this is revenge on all the assassinations they did to other people too, especially JFK.
Yeah. Jordan, I didn't know you were a Cougars fan. I'm a Cougars fan because most of my family in Hawaii are, I'd say the majority of them, a little more than the majority, are kind of Mormonish. A lot of them are Protestant and Christians and stuff like that. But
how are they doing in Hawaii?
Terrible.
They do the same thing in Acapulco.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's bad. Nothing's happening in Hawaii. No help, no nothing. They're still living. They're still surviving off the local community and other islands. Let's just put it that way.
I know MMA fighters that fought. They said they raised some money for them.
Yeah, they're already.
Yes, they are, because they say they're not leaving there. No.
Yeah, well, a lot of these people in Maui, in the bureaucratic side and the governmental side, have already admitted that they're not going to let these people rebuild their homes. They're already saying they're not going to let them do it, and these people are just like, oh, "Fuck you." They're like, "Fuck you." It's gonna be a fight. I'm telling you. And you're going to piss off some Hawaiians. You're going to put, whoever. These are property owners that have had that restaurant or that tire service or that store there for, 60, 70 years, who knows how long. And now these people just want to uproot them and just send them on their way and create a memorial.
I heard that those homes are worth millions of dollars. That's why the whole family lives in the house. For income, they're able to pay the mortgage every month.
Oh, that's true. That's absolutely true. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm going to say, oh, that's awesome. But to just take their homes away like that, didn't they find about about 1,000 people with the kids and the parents dead.
Yeah, all I'm saying is there's still a lot of unanswered questions. There's a lot of information that's going around that hasn't been completely, from my perspective, proven on each theory. But the problem is nothing's finite. Nothing's been completely proven either or. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's this up in the air thing at this point, at this stage, this so long ago, is ridiculous. It's just it should still never.
Because like one person said, I don't hear nobody, a kid looking for their parents, a parent looking for their kid. Yeah. You don't hear that. So it's like they all died somewhere.
Yeah.
Because they've been leading them back to the fire.
Yeah. They were turning people around, sending them in the other direction.
Yeah.
There's a guy there now. His name is Eric, and I've had a few words with him. Just great man. Yeah, sorry, he's a Christian and a Trumper. Hey, Eric. Sure.
Eric.
And the thing is, here's the thing. He's been documenting a lot of this really well for a long time. And he showed just recently, after he was able to finally go back and look in these places, we're talking I-beams melted. You know what an I-beam is? Does anybody know what an I-beam is? Yeah, we're talking.
I don't know, but it got to be close to steel, and it don't burn, it don't melt.
Yeah. So if you look at other fires, and if you look at other fires that have been out there, for an I-beam, and that's a different grade of metal. Okay, that's not your just cheap grade metal that you could probably burn, but these I-beams are they're like this big, and they're bent. They're bent down. They're drooping. From what? What that hot can melt those I-beams? Kind of like the 9/11 thing, right? Kind of like the 9/11.
Oh, man, they don't melt. Remember 9/11? After everything came down, they got a dumpster and took all that stuff. They probably took value parts too. Took it away.
Yeah, they took them all. They sent all that material and all the rubble and everything that they did. Where did they send it? They sent it to China. In fucking giant crates. Thousands and thousands and tons of it. Just sent to fucking China.
Holy I know shit. It's to China. Hey, Eric.
Isn't that crazy?
Hello.
That's just totally nuts.
Hey, Eric. Hello.
So basically, Maui was to me, it's how far they would go to secure their smart city, aka smart island. Does that make sense? They will go that far and that deep and that bad and that ruthless to get what they want, because they had these plans to do this before. They had plans the year before, and just a few months before, they had a summit, World Economic Forum little meeting, where they were going to create a smart city in Maui, and they were getting all the funding, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, this fucking place, gets this brush fire, a fucking brush fire that turns metal and glass into fucking liquid. I'm still to this day, it just makes no sense to me. It just makes no sense to me. But I think we really know what's going on. That's all I have to say about it.
And Israel is the biggest child trafficking and organ harvesting.
Yes.
Israel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty sad. I want to.
And all these other countries that go and engage in that shit.
Yeah.
It's not just Israel. It's everywhere else.
Yeah.
But Israel is the biggest.
Yeah.
They demonic. They worship the devil. That they want all us to go into one religion, worshiping the devil.
My first wife, who is out here, she helps take care of my grandkids. She basically, she took a class at a college in Southern California, and she has a degree at a late age. But here's the thing: her class went over a lot of this stuff, the child trafficking, the pedophilia, all this other stuff. And Disneyland, or Orange County, which is next to LA, just south of LA, kind of like southeast of LA. You know, they're like 20 miles, like they Orange County and LA County they border each other. And then in Orange County, where Anaheim is, where Disneyland is, this area around there is the highest child trafficking area of fucking, I think, the United States. Now,
yeah, I saw the sheriff. He locked up judges and current employees of Disney, judges, and all these other people. He held a news conference. I watched his news conference. They sick over there. I'm glad I never took my kids to that place. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Mascot spilling on your damn children.
It's ridiculous. No, and then
it's
then
insane.
They had these Snow White outfits and these Princess Moana outfits with these guys with beards, with beards. At Disneyland. I saw the pictures. I saw videos. They were on TikTok. They were fucking on. They were everywhere, right? And they're
trying to confuse children.
Just confuse the fuck out of children. Exactly.
Yeah.
How traumatizing to some kids could that be? It's not funny. I mean, at a certain age, I get it. It's funny. You watch Kids in the Hall. You watch old SNL skits. You watch, in Living Color. Those were funny, hilarious. What was that girl's name? God, he used to do the chick. I'm trying to remember her name. Anyway.
The newsy one?
Yeah, the one where he had the big blonde wig.
The kid and I where his sister hanging out the window.
Yeah.
The gossiper.
Yeah.
She was funny as hell.
It was hilarious, but here's the thing. That's fine, because that's targeted towards, for an older audience. But these people are targeting babies.
That's fucked up.
Preemies, babies, little tiny toddlers.
Fucking inappropriate.
It's
just makes
pedophilia. It's pedophilia.
It just makes me sick how they get that adrenaline from babies, making them cry in fear.
Oh,
they get it out their brain. That makes me sick on my stomach.
That's sick. And I was going to talk about the Huma and Clinton thing.
Oh, this is back in Roman and Greek time.
Yeah.
All this stuff is repeated. They always say history repeated.
That's heavy shit, but that's going to come out. That's going to come out one day. That's going to come out. What they did to those they do it to this day. There's,
Yeah.
I put up a meme recently. Where's it at? This is a good one.
Yeah.
Right?
The Pedo Class.
And I believe Epstein is still alive.
Exactly. Jordan.
Hey, what happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? I know after she said,
she's fine.
Huh?
She's fine. She's probably in some luxurious island somewhere. It's probably not even her.
Yeah, I thought they should put her in solitary confinement. She said she thought Jeffrey Epstein was murdered. Because she gave an interview, and after that she disappeared.
Yeah.
They didn't kill her. I don't think Jeffrey Epstein... I told you I saw him after he supposedly committed suicide.
Quote,
Some guy, he flies a drone. Yeah. The guy was flying a drone always over Epstein's Island. And it was some kind of vehicle on it, a long vehicle, and the caretaker was out there. Then you see this full gray-haired man get out of that vehicle talking to him. Then he looked up and noticed the drone. He jumped back in the vehicle. He's still alive. I really believe he's still alive. He's not dead.
Yeah, look. There's this meme that has the Epstein client list wrapped around a gun, and the meme says, and I'm looking for it. Damn it! It says, if you want to conceal something, You just wrap it in a gun, wrap it with that list, or something. I'm looking for it, goddamn. But anyway, it's no. I mean, everybody that has 2 cents between their ears knows that the people that are on that list, okay, and by the way, Robert F. Kennedy admitted to doing that, going there twice, but then he explains it. Okay, whatever. But his entire team, real quick, just some news flash. His entire campaign left. His entire team is gone. They left him. Yeah, they left him.
What?
Yeah, but anyway, so
especially what he said about the Palestinian people, they put themselves in that situation. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that list exposes pretty much everybody in the United States and mostly across the world that are part of this Great Reset 2030 Agenda 21, all this other crap. These are the people. And there are congressmen, there are governors, there are
senators, judges,
there are judges,
police.
There are police. There are also the Hollywood people,
music industry.
Yeah, Jim Brewer said he saw the list. He saw the list, and it hurt him. Jim Brewer, the comedian, he saw the list. The old
Adam Sandler was on that list too.
Yeah,
he was.
I like Adam Sandler. I love me some Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I think he's great.
He was on the list, but Michael Jackson was on there too.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably. But you can't say everybody was into having sex with children. But the ones that went out of there repeatedly, they were involved with some damn children.
Well, just, honestly,
Looking
in my
at
opinion,
that list, sorry.
No worries, but the thing about that list is, I think that
was insurance policy for him.
Yeah,
Yep.
I kind of, yes. So I think if you're going there, you're going to be nobody's saying, hey, it's going to be a surprise, come and have some fun. I'm not sure that any person in their right mind would fly in a plane knowing that it's going to be some surprise when you've heard a few rumors. So these people, in my opinion, most of them, I would say at least most of them, had a general idea of what's about to happen. There's going to be partying, there's going to be sex, there's going to probably be young girls, probably underage girls, and who knows fucking what else satanic shit they're going to do. But the point I'm making is that list of those people is the reason why all the planet's going down. And if we expose that list and get it out there to all those people, it has to happen. I don't know why we haven't stormed the castle to get that fucking list to be exposed. It's amazing to me. Why we haven't exposed Hunter Biden's laptop. Why we haven't exposed Anthony Weiner's information on his fucking laptop. Why we haven't exposed Rudy Giuliani's information on his laptop. And more recently, they just freaking raided the mayor or governor of New York. The FBI raids his
mayor's items.
Yeah. But here's the thing: they did not raid to put him in to put him under the rule of law for justice. They raided him to definitely grab the evidence that could expose these sickos' agenda. That's why they raided him. Because you won't, even though they raided him, you're not going to see this guy get anything. Does that make sense? They raided him because he was messing up. He was starting to complain about all the freaking illegals coming in. He was starting to bitch, and other governors as well, or whatever. But the problem is they raided him to get information, to take the information that would put the duopoly or the deep state or the dark state or these Pedo Predator Class motherfuckers in a bad position. because this guy had information about it. That's why he got raided. So the amount of information that's out there right now that really needs to be exposed. Number one is that client list, for sure. The second one, Anthony Weiner, definitely Hunter's laptop, and then Rudy Giuliani's, because he has tons of information in regards to the 2020 election on that. And he was exposing it. It was on TV, and all of a sudden they raided, and Stop the Steal just went away. Stop the Steal just disappeared. You guys remember that? Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. You guys please go ahead and keep your conversations going. I'll be back, okay? Thank you.
Understood. Take your time.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to grab something.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's wild. The pedo, the Pedo Predator Class. Yeah, they're so corrupt.
A lot of lunatic stuff going on these days. It is interesting, though, seeing things unfolding.
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like RFK, RFK and his like staff is like all of his like staff hasn't paid left his campaign, and yeah, that was wild.
There's just a bunch of insane things going on tomorrow, including the debate. Well, now it's technically where I'm at. It's today.
Oh, the debate. Oh, the GOP debate. Yeah, the GOP. Yeah.
And it's funny that Trump is actually having a rally the same exact day at that area. Which one's going to go and get more attention?
The round. Yeah, the round.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you got DeSantis, that GOP diverse buck dancing Negro, that lying that Hillary Clinton whore lookalike. You got the fat rabbit guy, and you got the snake.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, I like to go and call him.
Yeah, those Democrats are like so crooked.
Well, both sides are crooked.
Yeah.
I actually see them as crooked, and plus, all the warmongering that's going on over the Middle East. I blame both sides. I say.
Yeah, yeah, all the all the politicians that the warmongers. Yeah, they want to go to war with everyone.
Yeah, it's just a huge fucking Ponzi scheme, so they can go and drop more bombs and go and fucking keep laundering money. That's all it is. It's just one big, huge fucking Ponzi scheme. They profit from tragedy. They profit from tragedy and go and monetize other people's deaths. Fucking disgusting, if you really ask me. And it just shows that they go so fucking low to go and do shit like that.
Cheryl, did he go and vote? Did you guys vote today?
Well,
Good. did you guys vote? Did you guys go and vote? Did you guys vote today or not?
What voting session? Is this a voting session? I didn't get anything in the mail about voting, so it must have been in a different area. I think it was Virginia. How did that go? No.
Yeah, all the Palestinian uh, all the Palestinian protests.
Oh, speaking of that, there's like a there is a parody video. Let me go and look that up and go and put it in the chat. So when James comes back, you
Uh,
can go and watch that sketch. I seen
uh,
it yesterday and it was really funny. When they get to this one part,
uh,
when they get to this one part, there was one part where it just made me just okay. Now I'm starting to go and laugh because I mean it is funny and I do get it though. However,
yeah,
it's like one of those things where okay, when are you gonna go and pull that punch for the laugh?
yeah,
Then the part just came up where it's like they pulled that punch for that laugh though. It was really
yeah,
funny though.
yeah.
Because I like with satire when they go and make fun of both sides. And speaking of satire, I really like the recent special that they had on for South Park, joining the
Uh,
Pandaverse, where they made everything, where they had a different parallel universe, where they made everything, you know, diverse with women in it,
uh,
and it was just another universe. And
uh,
there was a black female, Eric Cartman, which is like the diverse Cartman, and she was very funny though. And also it made and also mocked Disney.
uh,
I mean, it was pretty funny though. They also made fun of that Kathleen Kennedy, the one that's been fucking with the movies.
uh,
Yeah, so they made fun of her though, which was funny though. Which you know they say you know go to put a chick in it and make it lame. It was funny though. I mean, there are things I actually do watch and I just go and laugh and have a good chuckle. However, I know some people that have watched it. They said it was funny. However, it wasn't as you know the jokes could have actually been more heavy hitting and would have went harder. Which
uh,
I actually do agree because there was a previous special that they had which was called the Streaming Wars. It was a two-part one, and I thought that one was great. I thought that special was really funny.
yeah, yeah,
I really enjoyed that one because it was that they're trying to go and find a way to actually go and control the water source
yeah,
in those specials. It was really interesting and also funny because that's where the Karen stuff comes from, where they had Randy Marsh as you know a Karen,
yeah,
and they did make it really funny though. However, it was at the point where it was really funny. I mean, especially standing up a guy that pretty much wanted to go and convert all the water into pee, since he had his own water park, you know, pee pee. I don't know if you ever watched up to season 13 where they had that one episode with PP, the one guy that had the water park,
with the water park.
PP's water park,
Oh, yeah,
where they where they made fun of the movie 2012,
Yeah.
and with Pedo, it was really funny. However, he wanted to, and plus PP hired all these celebrities. That's why I really liked the special. It was a two-part one, and it was like one of those. It was one of those specials that actually was really funny. It makes a lot of sense, though. It's actually one of my favorite specials that they've actually produced. It came out last year. It was really funny too.
Yeah.
And they just wanted just to go and stand up against PP and what he was doing. And plus, they make fun of climate change too, and they
Oh
use the man
yeah.
bear pig. It was really funny though,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah. Yeah, I like South Park.
it. I'm not saying that the Panderverse, joining the Panderverse.
uh,
It was funny though. However, I actually really liked the streaming wars since I actually saw something more real in that. I mean, they could have actually went in, harder and funnier. I mean, it was still funny though. However, they could have actually put a little more punch into it though.
yeah.
I mean, it was a good punch show. However, it wasn't, too strong. I thought the streaming special actually was funnier though. If, however, I will go and spoil this for those who haven't even seen it though. Since it makes fun of the Disney stuff, it was funny to go and see a Kathleen Kennedy version of Eric Cartman coming out of a portal and just not saying anything and just just watching it just happen just made me laugh. And they have this one thing called the Pander Stone.
Oh, it's just cool.
And it was making, I'm trying to go and remember. It was making fun of something that they had. However, it was really funny though. I really did like the streaming wars much more though. It was a really funny special. Oh, speaking of funny, I gotta go and look up that video. Hope that they didn't go and take it down. I have to go and look. I have to go and look for it. Oh, thank you. I think this might be it.
isn't there like a South Park a South Park episode where or oh I think that's where like the UFOs come and like they like abduct like the politicians, or is that the Simpsons? Or is that the Simpsons? I think.
Uh, the Simpsons like really take more of like the political bait because
Yeah,
they're more on Fox so.
yeah,
And I heard something about them like not wanting to go and strangle Bart anymore because of if we live in different times now.
really.
I'm not even joking about that. I do hear about these kinds of things from other people. So and you know what?
Yeah,
It's yeah, they just want to go and just be desperate to go and hang on to relevancy. Don't just make a show just just gonna give a bunch of agenda driven crap away. I want to go and be entertained, not like have like agenda driven crap to it.
yeah,
That's like what I want. Not to go and be because if you're gonna go and put that AIDS agenda in there, don't want to have anything to do with it. It's like also putting they want to go and put ESG shit into games too. That
yeah,
ESG shit into games.
yeah,
Like the recent Spider-Man 2 game that came out.
yeah,
Yeah, they put that ESG shit into it though, and people are not fucking liking it. I know someone that actually played the game, liked the game. However, he hated it. He didn't like that ESG shit. He's really annoyed with it, and I actually agree with him on that. That's why
yeah,
I'm very picky when I go and go and play video games. Like I like playing Nintendo video games. I mean, I have my criticisms about Nintendo. However, I'll give them credit where credit is due. They do make some pretty damn good games, even with such limited resources for using whatever it is that they go and use to go and make their consoles and handhelds too. I mean, and they actually did some like pretty good stuff too that I very surprised that a company has done because because with the Nintendo 3DS they had this thing called Street the what was that, Swap Note. They have this application called Swap Note, and the
uh-huh,
reason why it got taken down, there was like some fucking evil fucking pedo a Japanese person. I call them
yeah,
I don't mind using bad terms like racial terms and stuff like that to go and describe some evil piece of shit. I mean, I'll go after anybody. I don't give a shit. However, this fucking evil Jap that actually took pictures of I think it was. Let me go and look that up. It was of child pornography, and they actually went and go and share that shit on SwapNote, and because that fucking evil pedo Jap, they ruined that fucking app to go and send stuff online because someone fucking evil. I mean, it was good that Nintendo actually took that son of a bitch down, and rightfully fucking so.
yeah.
it just really does bother me that, these fucking evil kid fuckers just want to go and fucking ruin fucking video games and just putting ESG shit into it and these fucking evil predators wanting to go and fuck with
Oh, I'm
kids.
pissed off. My internet was shut off.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but James, about Eric Adams, it wasn't about that. He was creating a meeting to head down to Washington with other mayors from different Democratic cities to go talk to the administration about giving them more money for those illegal immigrants. And the day before they was going to come down there, he raided his campaign person's office, her home. That's why they did that.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, because I said, what the hell he going down there for? He ain't going to, if he ain't sitting, but the Red Cross is dropping them off now. It's not Texas or Florida. You ain't hearing nothing in the news about them still dropping people off. It's the Red Cross.
Wow.
Dropping them off in New York. Yep. It's the Red Cross. And that's why they can't. That's why they wouldn't ready did that. So they had to cancel it. He canceled the meeting. They ain't gonna give him no more money.
Wow.
That's the real truth. It wasn't about pedophilia. They wanted more money to help with them immigrants. And he said, I'm going down Washington to talk to the administration about giving them some money. I'm having another mayor's coming with me. That shit was canceled. I mean, all these people are really sick. And it's just strange. I'm learning. Every day they say you always learn something new. And I'm learning a lot of new things every day about this country. They lied to all of us. All of us.
What is an
everything. The Bible down to the Bible. They lied about everything. I know Barack Obama is Adolf Hitler's grandfather. I found that out. That's why I said he wasn't a U.S. citizen. I wish James would give me your email address, Eric. I could send you all this stuff. Because they showed a video of all the presidents of the United States. All of them were European. We never had a fucking American president. And Barack Obama's face was right in there. I don't think he was a U.S. citizen. So when you think back, Trump used to say, where did this guy come from? Trump knew everybody. And he was a citizen in Chicago. And Trump knew a lot of people in Chicago, too, all them politicians. He didn't know him. Everybody was saying, oh, he racist. I said, no, I don't think he racist. There's something to this. Because I got both his books. He don't look nothing like that man, that Kenyan man, and he don't look nothing like the white people that raised him. He hung out at George Bush house when he was a young kid. The senior.
Yeah, it really does make sense because the connections with the Bushes and the Obamas.
Yep. And that pastor T.D. Jakes, that black boule pastor, false prophet, that church was given to him by the Bushes. He's related to the Rothschilds too.
Holy shit.
All of them are related. A lot of them are related.
All
Yep.
be their
That's,
own.
yeah. And he go to P. Diddy parties, to Creflo Dollar, and what's that other pastor named Copeland? They all have sex together.
What?
Yeah, his son was molesting boys. His daughter's still with children. He's a false prophet.
That's insane. Really insane.
And a lot of people you think are still alive are not. So Jane was talking about Fauci. He needs to be killed. They already got him. This is all in the plan. Trump was chosen to run. They wanted him to run before, but Obama got elected, and then they started seeing he was destroying the country. So they were going to assassinate him, but then it went back to Trump again and said, will you run? And she said, yeah, I'm going to run. He's well protected. He allowed them to do all this cheating and stuff. This is like a movie we watching. He allowed them to do all this stuff, this cheat. They cheated last night in Philly and Pennsylvania. And this one mayor, this woman, she was the first black mayor. I'm like, she was blue. I said she was blue, like she really ain't campaign. How she get 55,000 votes more than the Asian guy? And I voted for him. I voted Republican. He got more. He got 1,700. The Asian community stick with one another. How she get 55,000 votes? They cheated. That's how they win. They always say the Democrats win only if they cheat. There ain't no way she beat them in.
They want to go and have their diverse candidate.
Yeah. She's black. She ain't gonna do nothing for not for black folks. I know she ain't. They for the LGBTQ community and also them illegal immigrants. Did y'all know? Did you hear about the manifesto from that girl that killed? What's that? In North Carolina? Yeah.
Oh, that fucking the self-hating racist white. She's.
And one thing, that was a false flag too. She had on different sneakers outside. When they had her in the building when they killed her, she had on a total different color. You gotta watch that video again. That was a false flag. People like, why are you saying it's not real? Oh, it was real. Well, she did. But how she had on different color sneakers outside, I think she had on Pumas. And when she was inside the building where they killed her and she was laying on the floor, she had on a pair of Vans.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she had on a pair of Vans, just like Sandy Hook. They went after Alex Jones because they couldn't sue the state. They couldn't get money. So they sued him, trying to bankrupt him. But my thing is, everybody was saying, a lot of people were saying it was a false flag. Why you ain't go after them? You just went after him because he supported Trump. They're going after Trump. They're still getting ready to go after Trump supporters.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because a lot of the kids that's supposed to have died, they alive. They in college. One of them was at the Vegas shooting.
Yeah,
they said they built some homes out there in Connecticut recently, and they were doing drills over there about school and stuff. And then all of a sudden that incident happened. But some of them kids are still alive. I saw pictures of them. They've been lying to us about everything. Everything. trying to get control of us.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
However, they will lose.
Yeah, the Trump gonna get in, he gonna get revenge. And you know what? These Latino rappers. Did you ever see that? The rappers, they Latino, they made a video about Target. You ever see that video?
Remember?
Yeah, well, they made a video about Target with that LGBTQ stuff. They was at Mar-a-Lago the other night for the Sousa's movie premiere, Police State. I want to see that movie, that documentary. That looks like that's going to be good. Because he did that 2000 Mules about the voting fraud in 2020. That was a good one, too. And they still doing that shit. But like Trump said around, we got them special moral watermarks on the ballots. You can't change them. So he's allowing them to do this. He let them see he never conceded. He's still president. He's just the Constitution president. Biden is a corporate one. And they're not in their White House. They're using Tyler Perry Studios. All that corruption Biden doing. He is one of the worst presidents ever.
And I blame Mike Pence for fucking installing that fucking demented pedophile in the horror of Babylon.
He's a pedophile. I heard he did some disgusting things. And they ate him, killed him, and raped him, killed him, and ate him. Body parts. They all do it. All of them in that group, they do it. Drink their blood. It's just disgusting. That Maria Averys spread semen, feces over her body. They eat the feces. It's disgusting. These people are sick. And they want to turn our society like that. Is Jordan still here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, you quiet. You're not saying anything.
Those Democrats are nasty.
Pretty much the Uniparty's pretty bad.
Yeah, the Uniparties are bad. That's the first time when they was voting on this bill, I heard the Uniparty. I'm like, what? Uniparty?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The corporate party.
The Rainbow Unicorn Party.
And Lindsey Graham, somebody need to put a chokehold around his goddamn neck with his insider gay ass. He gay.
Yeah.
My mayor I have here, he's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They undercover. They have them all in all different positions in government. I told you I got a tranny going to my bathroom. That shit going to end with. Yeah, that shit going to end with Trump getting. And he wearing a trainer bra and still walk like a dude got long blonde hair and wearing glasses. And he got a man voice. I'm like, really? Every time I go to the bathroom, he's just coming out. I want to catch him in the stall to see if he's standing up here. Because if he is, he can't use our bathroom.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, this is sick. They really try to make this shit seem normal. It's not fucking normal. Especially when you go in the fucking children.
Yeah,
true. It's very bizarre, too. Holy shit.
And then they degrade. That's like degrading women. I don't go to the bathroom in the same bed. I don't go to the bathroom with my husband or my son at the same time. Why would I go with him? In the federal prison in Washington, they got these trans men in there. They all been locked up for molesting children. They in there raping the women. The government not helping them. When they say they get raped, they put them in solitary confinement.
Government
James
endorsed
O'Keefe.
tranny rapists.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put billions, Biden put billions of dollars into prison to teach transgender changer. Well, you don't have to do that. They all go in there and be sleeping with one another anyway. You didn't even have to do that.
It's really fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and then they got stuff in the water to make men act fast. It's a lot of men walking around here in Philly. I don't think a lot of them know they are, but they said, Alex Jones said, they put something, and RFK Jr. said, they got something in the water to make men feminine. And it sterilizes them. It sterilizing women. Because they don't want us to procreate. I drink my reverse osmosis water, and I drink my Hawaiian water I get. I hope that water is still good since what they did to them over there. Where James going? Break?
James, where are you?
It's really insane out there.
Yeah.
Yes, the woke. Can't stand the woke people.
I call them AIDS because I just see them as AIDS.
The Pedo Predator Class.
They're AIDS too.
Yeah, the pedo monsters.
Yeah, they're all AIDS.
Yeah,
They're
it's so corrupt. Yeah, everything's so corrupt.
Mainly in blue areas, though. I mean, some red areas are corrupt because, uniparty shit. I mean, there are probably some places that are out there that are just, sane and civilized. Yeah, I'm sure that there's places out there that just don't cater and pander to the shenanigans.
But I tell you one thing, Texas is about to turn blue because all the motherfuckers from California moving out in Texas. The woke crowd.
I just hope that it doesn't go and turn blue because of, idiots go and bring their fucking political, ideological fucking nonsense that got them into this fucking shenanigans in the fucking first place and never learn your fucking lessons. I mean.
And when I tell people all this stuff is happening in democratically ran cities, I say shootings every night. They sending people here. They sending, even New York City, they sending new drug addicts in New York, and I think they sending them here too. New drug addicts.
Jeez.
And it's a shooting here every day. I mean, all day, basically. And women and children were off limits, but a lot of women were getting shot and killed in this city.
Fucked up.
A lot. And the people are like, oh, the Democrats wouldn't do that. What the fuck? Y'all need to go do your research. What news you be watching? I said, go research. I can't break that. I watch so many things you don't know. I can't break that and tell you all that I watch. You got to do your research yourself.
Yeah, people really do need to go and, really do that damn research. Because they're really, really blinded by the media and gossip and all this gossiping shit with these propagandists on fucking TV that just don't want to go and tell the truth and just promote some stupid fucking narrative.
They be like the news and said they fucking Obama passed the bill. The news can give us fake news. That's why Trump was ran into calling them fake news. I was calling them that after 2016, what they did with Bernie.
Oh, exactly. Even
I believe they murdered Ed Schultz too. because that show went to RT, and he said that's the best journalist job he got because nobody edited whatever he was going to talk about on his show. And he was on vacation. He was found dead in his sleep. He was about to come back to RT that Monday, and he was found dead in his sleep because I saw his pictures on Facebook. He was fishing, caught this big fish. I said, they murdered that man because he came out. His contract must have been up with MSNBC. He said, here's the truth. Angie Lack, the owner of MSNBC, was all in the tank with the Hillary Clinton and Democratic Party. When I wanted to go and to report Bernie's be there when he said he's first announced to run for president, he wouldn't let me do it. He kept saying, go do another story. And he said all that, and all of a sudden he's dead, died in his sleep. You know they murder people.
Look what they did to Seth Rich. Look what they did to Sean Lucas.
Oh, Sean Lucas. Yeah, he was just the processor, but the idiots didn't know he was recording the shit live on video. But you hear, what's up with the Becks? Jared and Elizabeth Beck.
I haven't heard from any of them.
I know he was totally banned on Twitter. He was totally banned. Nobody really interviewed him no more. I don't understand him. But Sean Lucas was the process server to serve the DNC complaint. And I watched that live. He was all happy. And somebody he was found in the kitchen floor. He had fentanyl and some other high narcotic drug. And his girlfriend said he never took that. They killed him.
Oh, fentanyl. Huh. Sounds very, sounds very, very familiar, especially what happened with fucking 2020 and fentanyl Floyd.
Yeah. Yeah, did they kill Ed Schultz from RT?
Yeah, they did, because he was happy about that job. And do y'all know Rick Sanchez? He used to be on CNN. He got fired because he said something about Israel. He's on RT. He's been on there for years now.
Yeah.
They free to talk about. One thing I gotta tell you, they didn't call Russia, Putin a dictator or whatever. But I tell you one thing, he don't put none of that shit in their food. They will get it. They got our food over there, but they can't put the stuff they put in ours. They will get arrested if they do it. Our country is so fucking corrupt and greedy and politicians.
Yeah.
When I heard it's 50 cents for a candy bar in Russia and 80 cents to take public transportation, my public transportation talking about going up to 3 hours.
Yeah,
they destroyed every country that took care of their people, and they destroyed it. It's still open trade slavery in Libya, and they killed their own ambassador to Libya. He loved Libya. They killed him.
Yeah.
And killed Gaddafi. I couldn't believe they sodomized him with that machete. I was like, oh my God.
That fucking laughed about it.
But what cracks me up, remember when they killed Hussein, Uday, and Qusay, his son? They showed you the picture of him. I don't believe Bin Laden did. They wrapped him in cloth and had him on that damn ship and dumped his body out there. Muslims not buried like that on the water. Because he worked with the CIA too. And the 9/11 hijackers did. And I believe them planes were remote controlled. I don't believe they took over that plane and crashed it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of shit.
They got better technology than they do for the weapons they use in war. Them weapons they use in war for like Vietnam. I'm like, what? The generals the new generals, they don't order new weapons. They use the old ones. They outdated. They can't fight no war against any fucking body. And I want to send you the video. I'm going to have to get your email address because you should see these gay Israeli soldiers dancing in uniform. I said, that is some sick shit. What war are they going to fight?
Yeah.
I saw Russia celebrating that at a parade, I think when they won World War II. And we wouldn't have won that war if it wasn't for them. They lost 22 million Russians in that war. And we not their allies? That's crazy. That army, their military, and China and Iran, and I don't know who else I saw, but they all in unity. I didn't even know Russia had women in the military, so I saw that parade this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they kind of talk in the background about a job. They ain't going to draft my son. I'm going to tell my son, go to jail. You ain't going to fight that goddamn war to make them no fucking blood money. No.
It seems like a rumor military. Yeah.
The Chelsea Manning, he got his surgery done in the military for free. They paid for it. Our tax dollars.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Everything happened here. They allowed it to happen. The Boston Marathon bomber, Russia warned them that the brother was coming back and forth from the outskirts of Russia with a radical group. They let it happen. They knew where he was at.
Yeah.
They knew where he was at. They let that happen to put fear in us and keep taking our rights away. I'm pissed off about that federal law about getting rid of the light bulbs, and we got to use these LED lights because that bill was in when Trump was in office, but he never passed it. He never put it out to be voted on. Biden put it out there. I'm looking in the market. I'm like, federal law for light bulbs? Oh, they getting fucking ridiculous. What they first started with was cigarettes. First thing they started with was cigarettes. And people, you couldn't work in the hospital if you smoked. The current ones that's there, they got to try to stop smoking. You're taking control of people's lives.
Yeah.
Nobody holding a gun up to their heads and make them do that. And they can never make me say a lot of people die from smoking. So a lot of people die from the food they putting out here, and especially the mammogram machines for women with them for their breast cancer, because the machines give them breast cancer. That's like taking 1,000 X-rays. I'll never get one again. That thing hurts. I saw an interview of a UK doctor. He said we always taught in medical school to handle women's breasts real softly. And he said I was shocked when I saw the U.S. had the mammogram machine. He said that thing be pressing up in their breast, pushing all these cells around, and that's what causes them to get breast cancer. The people that talking about had the breast cancer awareness thing, they the one that created that machine. And we can't wear deodorant before we go get it. And it's like taking 1,000 X-rays.
And then
all
it's all that
radiation.
fucking radiation.
Yeah. I will never get one again. Never.
Good.
And I be warning women, they be like, what? Because my aunt worked in radiology at the hospital for like more than 20 years. And then they were bringing in their mammogram machine. They said we worried about getting radiation because they working out in the office. So they said, oh, no, you don't have nothing to worry about. They lied to them. They lied. Mine didn't get cancer, but they lied. A lot of people she worked with in there did get cancer and died from it.
Holy shit. And they're not even putting two and two together?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Even though the X-ray was the mammogram machine in another room, they was outside though. sitting in the office at the front desk, signing in patients. They lied and told them they wouldn't, because they was worried about them when they brought that thing in. And it does cause cancer. And I think about the Rat Pack. Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, they all smoke and drink. Sammy Davis Jr. got cancer because it ran in his family. But all the other ones, they died of natural fucking causes. They tried to make cigarettes the boogeyman. Then it came out that what nicotine and cigarettes, people that smoke could not catch COVID because something in the nicotine stopped it from you getting it. I'm like, wow. They make cigarettes the boogeyman. They're making the light bulbs. They're banning the light bulbs and giving them LED lights. I know they affect migraine, but I know it does. It probably does something else. I haven't researched it yet, but I know they do. Probably got a chip in there, watching you, monitoring you. Them motherfuckers. Oh, these people are crazy. They're really crazy. The show Blacklist, I watched. They had stuff in there talking about the stuff they do on the earth.
Beyond insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of movies that was out there, and they making embryos. I'm thinking about this old movie from 1970-something called It's Alive. They created these babies in the lab. Oh, there was some horrible-looking creatures that had fangs. They were running around killing people. They keep it up. Somebody mentioned that. They keep it up with this AI intelligence. It's going to turn on them.
Yeah.
I remember the old movie Shallow Rage. This guy chopped up the woman that was written down rooms in the house, and he chopped her up with an axe. And Chuck Norris came there for them and locked them up. And then you got these scientists like Dr. Fauci took his body, injected him with stuff, brought him back to life, and made him even stronger. And they thought they was gonna keep. He wasn't gonna. And they talking about, oh, you're my friend. He killed both them damn doctors. Chuck Norris had to kick his ass and kill him, cause that fool was crazy. He was already crazy before they brought him back to life. Then they had the movie Reanimated. You had War Games. All these movies came out they made. Cause when they left Germany, they came to the United States. From the ADL, went to Hollywood and the music industry. And every man they got in that music industry, they had to be butt broken. I just saw, you remember that design FUBU, Forest Buyer? Anybody remember that?
What?
It was a clothing line, black clothing line called FUBU. That was with the rap industry. And Damon Dash, what was his name? Oh, damn. What's his name? Damon John. He was on Shark Tank. Bald-headed guy with earrings.
Shark Tank, yeah.
Well, they put out a video of him back in the day. He was in a pink dress with all these full thing of pearls around his neck and a blonde wig with lipstick and hoop earrings.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Somebody put that out yesterday. I saw that. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They get butt broken when they gotta go in the industry. They gotta bend over and give up your ass. All of them. And P. Diddy had a relationship with Clive Davis for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. James must have went to sleep. That's not the first time I'm new. Several years.
I think he's cooking something.
Oh, you think he's cooking something?
Maybe.
I sent him a video of Netanyahu. It was like in 2000 or something. He admitted what he was doing to the U.S. He was saying, yeah, I start stuff with the Palestinians so I get the U.S. on my side to get more money. And the USS Liberty, they hit that ship. Lyndon B. Johnson covered it up. And they threatened the soldiers, if you tell, we will give you shock treatment. They will kill them. They're not our allies. They're just getting money from us.
I mean, so it's like the same situation like in Ukraine. It's no different.
Yep. And the country Gabon, the African country, they did a coup on their puppet president. They put in for, the U.S. put in because he put up the thing to get Gaddafi assassinated. They got rid of him. France in trouble. They ain't going to have no lights because they depend on them for their uranium. They know all the African countries got a lot of resources. And I hate that they're over in Syria and stealing their oil. For what? We got oil here. But I tell you, I heard a trans say, I want to be the first transgender to have an abortion. How the fuck you gonna have an abortion? You're a fucking man. They making a mockery of women.
Yeah.
Like we a joke. And I'm on a period. You don't want that shit, I don't want it.
Yeah.
They think this shit is a joke.
It is just, I laugh at their fucking lunatic tranny insanity.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the proper response is you should just go and fucking laugh at them.
Yeah.
It's
but my thing is, somebody made a sporting event for them. Nobody applied. I said they want to hurt women in sports. That's what they want to do. Hurt women. They don't like women. They argue with us. They will argue with us. They don't like women. And these are old ones. Not the old ones. These are new group of people sponsored by corporations and the military-industrial complex and even the former Obama administration. He destroyed that country. He did all this in the 8 years he was in office, destroying this country. Oh, Eric, did you see the interview with Michael Sinclair?
Oh, you mean Larry?
Oh, Larry Sinclair. You saw him?
Oh, the one with the We
yeah,
Are
with
Change?
Obama when he was a senator in Chicago.
Oh, yes.
Mm.
I did see that.
Did you watch it on We Are Change?
I did.
Oh, that was hilarious because the one with Tucker, he was pretty calm him out. He let it all out on We Are Change. He said, yeah, they said once you go black, you never go back. He said, he said, Obama's a small thing. I was cracking up. I was rolling.
It is funny, though.
Yeah, yeah. And he got body counts just like Hillary. Killed that man that went to his church. It was, I think they said it was 3 women, fully gay men, that was killed in that church that Obama went to.
Holy shit.
I said, people still want to believe Obama gay Michelle. I said, she's a fucking tranny. Yes, she is. She built like a man, got some broad shoulders at the top, the way she's shaped. And she got big hands, too. She's a fucking tranny. And this guy, he wrote he got a documentary movie out about Michelle. No, she's not a man. Shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. When her mother passed away, and she left a will, and she said she gave everything to Michael. She couldn't say Michelle because he wasn't Michelle. He was Michael before.
Wow.
They murdered so many people. And her, all of a sudden she left I think she left getting her hair done. All of a sudden her car going 90 miles per hour. She crashed. I'm like, wait a minute. She unzipped that damn. I said, I ain't never seen no accident like that. Where's the neck brace? She ain't have no neck brace on. They killed her. So she unzipped that body bag and got out of there reaching. I saw her blonde hair. If she was caught on fire, I shouldn't see the color of her hair. They put her right in that bag, and I think they killed her. So she was comatose when she got to the hospital. They off so many people for no reason. Well, they chose that lifestyle, wanted that money. It was with that group, so that's what you had to deal with.
It is insane, though.
Yeah. They take control of your car. They did that with Michael Hastings, that reporter. His death's been quiet. Hush, hush. He got a new Porsche, good journalist, working on a story. And he was just driving, and all of a sudden it sped up. He crashed, and the car exploded. It was a bomb put in there. Michael Hastings. They covered that up. That's why people love these new cars. I don't like that technology in there. They got shit in there where they can control it. And I think they control Ann's car because she was driving. I saw that car and I said, God damn, she's flying. They took control of her vehicle. She ain't have control of that vehicle.
Are those the Tesla cars?
Huh?
Are those the Tesla? What kind of cars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they took control of that vehicle.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't want none of them new vehicles. I would like an old Deuce 25 or a Limited or an old Chevy. Those cars were made of metal. That shit that they made of fiberglass. That's why when I'm hearing cars breaking in half and two, I'm like, what the kind of cars? I said, oh, they're not made like they were back in the day. We didn't even have seatbelts. Our mom put her arm up to us to make sure we don't get hurt. That was our seatbelt. They were just getting too sensitive when they started saying, oh, your kids got to ride a bike with their helmet. I'm like, huh? We rode all over the city with helmets and had no problem. We fell. We got down and got up. I have something on my knee. I should have got stitches, but I didn't. Today they trying to erase his history period. They want to take down George Washington's statue. Some damn demon crap.
It's
Why?
so fucking stupid.
You can't. That's why they killed all them old people too, because the old people know how we live, and they want this new generation not to know how we live. And they doing a good job at it because they took all the stuff out of school. We had economics, sewing, welding, carpentry, auto shop. They took all that stuff out. That was on fucking purpose. And them colleges involved with it too. So their prices are exorbitant. Well, Reagan started it in California because they were tuition free. Because one lady said she found an old receipt going to USC, $400-something. She got room, board, and meals, and books. $400 something. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. This country, these politicians got so corrupt. They need to turn. I swear to God, Eric, I think they had. Feinstein was dead when the day she died, when they had her go in there and vote on some kind of bill. I'm like, she's not cognitive at all. Let her vote on that bill, and later on they found her dead.
Oh, is that one time where the guy was basically going and just pretty much talking on behalf of her? Are you talking about that day?
Yep, she died that same day. She probably was dead walking in there when they took her in. Well, she wasn't walking in the wheelchair, but she probably was dead then. They don't care. They do anything to their own people, and you got that fucking amphetamine. I'm glad they changed that dress code back to about changing it where you can come in casual. He looked like a fucking slob.
Yeah.
He don't have his cognitive dissonance even at all. I don't think James is coming back. He had took a nap. He texted me, said, I took a nap. I feel better now. Hey, Eric, I think this is like that time with Evan. Remember Evan would fall asleep?
Oh, me falling asleep?
No, Evan. Remember when we be on with Evan 3 hours in the morning, and then he falls asleep, you don't hear nothing, and we all just hang up, and his show still be on.
Oh, yeah.
His show still be on. Nobody there. Everybody left. I think this is what James doing. He probably went back to sleep.
Just don't be like Sleepy Joe and fall asleep in the middle of everything.
I watch every rally Trump does. He be having me. He's a comedian too. He be having me rolling. He said, "You see Biden," and he acted Biden now on the stage, walking all slow like he do. He said he can't find his way off the stage. I was cracking up. He played it real well. That was just last week at something he went to. Oh, the freedom thing in Florida. They booed Christie off the stage. He came right up there talking to, and you saw it, Eric.
I'm glad that they booed that fat lying fuck.
His fat ass. He mad because he didn't get no position in his administration. So he was out there just talking about Trump. Asa Hutchinson, they were booing him. So
yeah, and Trump gave that fat fuck. Trump gave that fat fuck the time. You know, he
was
gave
just
that.
Funky. He was Trump's flunky. If he wanted McDonald's, he wouldn't got that motherfucker.
Yeah. I just wish Trump wouldn't have, listened to that fat lying fuck.
I never forget when he was governor and there was a hurricane coming here. He told everybody, get your asses off the beach. Then later on, you see him and his fat family sitting on the beach. People was like, what the hell? Out on the beach. And he told everybody to get off the beach.
So he can go and park his fucking fat ass on the beach.
He ain't lose weight till I'm losing weight. I'm on this diet. You ain't on no diet. You still getting bigger and bigger.
Every life that fat fuck gets even bigger. Every time that fat fuck lies, he gets even fatter. I just wish Trump wouldn't have fucking listened to him when it came to, suggesting Christopher Wray as the FBI director, because that was because he listened to Chris Christie on that. It was a big fucking mistake.
Yes, he was. He was part of that Russia investigation.
And he
Obama.
and he gave that fat fuck the attention that he didn't deserve, and that is like one thing I can go and legitimately criticize, though, because there are things that can go and be legitimately criticized, not the stuff that's illegitimate, because that shit's stupid. I just wish he wouldn't listen to that fat lying fuck Chris Christie, though. I wish Trump would have just, fat shamed him and stuff in public.
He did one time. He called him a pig. People got upset. He said, well...
We called him a pig.
Yeah, he did. He called him a pig. I was cracking up.
I would have called him fat tits or something.
He gives everybody a name. I forgot what he called Letitia James.
Oh, that buck dancing Negro.
He called Nikki Haley bird brain. I'm like, well, you had him at her in your administration after you wish she was an idiot there.
Yeah, I
think he thought he was going to go in there. He didn't know how serious it was. I saw an interview. I don't know who interviewed him. He said these people are sick, and I never respected all this. He said these people have been around a long time. That's what he said in the interview. He knows what's going on. He really does. He's the only one, I don't call him a savior, but he's the only one who can save us right now. Because if he don't, they're going to tear our asses up. I'm going to have to fight them. I had to go to the gun store and get my gun. Because they ain't make that movie The Purge for nothing. They want us on the streets like that.
Yeah. However, I think that I really think in time they're gonna go and end up fucking failing, though. I mean, they would try to go and find a way. I think this is really it for these evil people. Their days are gonna go and be eventually fucking numbered.
I hope so. I really hope so. I'm talking about the saints, and what he call them? The sanctimonious, the saints. I be cracking up.
The sanctimonious.
Yeah, the sanctimonious. He said, yeah. They asked him a question, are you going to run in 2024 for president? He like, I don't know. He said, I knew that son of a bitch was going to run against me. No loyalty. Trump don't like that. He like people to be loyal to him. Like friends. I wouldn't want somebody to be loyal to me and not turn against me.
Sometimes I even think Trump actually asked him to go and run just to go and have that you can get good publicity off of it. Sometimes I even think suspiciously upon that too, because he's saying, hey, go and ask that favor too. Sometimes I really do think about it that way, though, too. It's really oddly suspicious. He said he isn't going to run, then he goes and runs. I think Trump actually egged him on to go and run, though, too.
Hey, they show old clips of him. One time, I don't know, I think it was in the 80s or 90s. They said, well, you want for president? He said, no. I'm not going to run. If it gets really bad, that's when I run. And it's really bad now. It is really bad what they want to do to us. Really.
It is.
I'm not gonna. I mean, if I want to fly, I shouldn't have to wait every 3 years to fly. Remove dairy, meat from your diet. Crazy. That's what they want.
They want us to go conform to their idiot standards.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit ain't gonna go and happen. Because there are people that are, you know, literal ride to die people.
Right.
That's why I you know, I still have that concern. However, I am optimistic long term because I mean, these evil people, miserable people, yeah, they think that they're winning. You know, they have their small victories. Have they truly won the war? No.
Yeah. They're corrupt. They're so they're like so bad and corrupt and yeah, they, yeah, yeah, I wish they like all the Pedo monsters. I wish they could like fall in the lake.
Mm.
I mean, some, there's gonna go and be that standing point where just people really fucking had enough and they just won't even listen to the fucking politicians. They're like, hey, fuck you. We don't fucking care about you government branch wingers.
Yeah.
It's gonna go and come to that. Yeah, I mean, I could really go and see. I could really go and see. I could really go and see this shit happening, especially in the fucking blue states and the blue cities. I mean, they're the ones that are really gonna go and lose their shit the most.
Yeah.
I could actually go and see that happening. Nothing like Civil War type of stuff. Nothing like that. I mean, civil unrest in the blue areas, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely, 'cause they all here. I think they have them up in hotels and stuff here. Go out in the counties, 'cause Trump said they want to destroy the suburbs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
they
they
put
want to
some
go and
illegal
turn.
immigrants out there.
Yeah, they want to go and turn everything into a complete shithole. Though that's
Mm-hmm.
that's the evil people, you know, the evil predators that they want to go and do. They want to go and turn everything into a equilibrium shithole, basically.
Like we living like that in harmony. Like that song Ebony and Ivory by Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. mm.
I really
Do
think
you remember John McAfee?
is that the
That's the founder of the first virus protection thing.
didn't he go and say something dark and ominous? Then shortly afterwards, he died.
Yeah, he didn't die. No, he's not dead. He's still alive. His wife never got his body if he's dead. She never got it. And he was married to a black woman too.
Interesting.
They still have his body. Because he said when they locked him up, I'm not suicidal. He got secrets on him too. On the elites. And Anthony Bourdain was killed because, who was that? Adam Schiff. They were at a hotel, I forgot, I think it was in California. He and a kid brought to his room. The kid was drugged up, sleeping and stuff. He went and raped her and the kid died. And Anthony Bourdain was a witness to that because he was in the next room. That's why he was killed.
Holy shit! That's actually shows how corrupt it really is. Fucking communist.
Yeah, and then the thing is, they said he died just the way David Carradine did that played in Kung Fu? Saying he had his hand behind his back and he was hanging. Ain't nobody gonna be able to put their hands behind their back and hang themselves. No way. That's the way Anthony Bourdain did. I was like, wait a minute. He was filming his last show for the finale for the Travel Network, and I saw the video of them, him and his girlfriend. They were all happy, and then Weinstein did something to her, so he was killed. He was killed.
Holy shit.
I was so mad when I heard that he was murdered. I said, they murdered him. He ain't just commit suicide there, but that's the same way they said David Carradine died. How you want to hang yourself and your hands tied behind your back?
That shit doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, just like one of the Clinton people, he was shot in the head twice. He committed suicide. That you fucking lying. How you gonna get the second shot off? He shot himself in the head the first time. It don't make sense. People lost their common sense and they know it. Because 8 years, all they fueled them every day. Trump, 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 Trump. Everything was wrong with Trump. Something fucking wrong with y'all.
They still don't believe in the shenanigans. Yet they don't want to go and call out the legitimate. If they really didn't like Trump, they would have actually fucking called out fucking legitimate criticisms.
I tell everybody that hate him that much. I said, did you get that stimulus money? Yeah, why you take it? When you hate somebody, you don't want nothing from them. Why you take it? Oh, he did it. You're making up an excuse. So you don't hate him, but you love him when he gave you that money.
Yeah, that is fucked up, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I took that money. Yeah, typical people. Typical.
Yeah, I am appreciative of it, though.
Yeah, I am too.
That did help. It did help out.
That helped out a lot. The extra $600 a week, along with unemployment, that was a nice check. And people took advantage of that. They never worked a day and a night, but they got some of that money.
Yeah. They wanted to like some of them. Yeah, they wanted some of that money and didn't. Yeah. They didn't like. Yeah. That's like. They hate the guy and they still take the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. People getting murdered. That's rich. Oh, Eric, did you hear that Tucker Carlson went and met with Assange, Julian Assange?
Oh,
yeah. They showed a picture of him and his wife going to the prison to visit him. So I guess that'll be another interview on his Twitter page.
Oh.
And also, he was able to get an interview with Putin, but the government stopped him.
Ooh.
They will not let him interview Putin because he's going to find out the truth. Because one thing I said, I go to RC and find out stuff because they transparent. Russia don't hide anything. They're very transparent.
That's good.
Because Putin know about all the former presidents. He said the U.S., they give you a promise, they never keep it. They don't. They supposed to stay away from that border in Ukraine. They got too close. He went in there. Went right in there. And you see who they support. That fucking puppet they put him dancing in the high hills. They love the tights.
Oh, that hooker healed Jaime.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know how women stay with them. He married with 2 kids. It's sad. It's really, this country is going to hell in a basket. I saw a 100-year-old retired Marine that he was upset seeing how this country going. He said, we didn't die for this. He was crying, and it was like, you okay? He said, I'm okay. He eventually passed away like several months after that interview.
I did see that, though. I empathize with that guy.
Yeah. To see a former Marine cry.
It really does make me sad to go and see that, though. And he just wants what's best for this country, just not the bigotry of low expectations like these fucking career criminal politicians that don't give a fuck.
Like he said, our soldiers didn't die for this. They didn't. They didn't. They thought they were doing all right. And then they find out when they get over it, you just killing innocent people for no fucking reason.
It's like they just want to go and keep the continuation of the bigotry of low expectations. So, and it's a damn shame.
It is. I'll tell you one thing. I think back to Muhammad Ali. He lost millions of dollars. He told them, I ain't going to Bin Khan. Bin Khan didn't do nothing to me. I ain't going to fight that white man's war. And he lost millions of dollars. They stopped him from fighting.
Wow.
He lost millions of dollars. Then I saw a picture of him running down the street in Russia. He said, this is very strange. I just saw 2 white women come out of the building. They ain't say nothing to me. He said, how come when I in the United States of America running down the street, they call me a nigger? It makes sense. Yeah, it was a picture of him with that wording on there. Yep. Because when you go over to another country, they don't look at race. Our country was built on racism, but those countries they don't. When you go over there, dark as I am, they'll say you American. That's all they will say. You an American, yes. They don't look at your color. They don't look at color. We all humanity. All of us is just supposed to be humanity. The U.S. don't. That's why they want to keep dividing us by race. Them damn Democrats.
Yeah, well, their race baiting will definitely go and backfire, though.
Yeah, they think these illegal immigrants going to vote for them. First of all, they like having children. I forgot how many was in New York. They was having some every day, new babies. And they not going to, and they Catholic, they religious. They ain't going along with them Democrats as they find out what they really into. That's going to backfire on them. They more conservative. Just like that one Mexican girl got elected in, I think, Florida. He got elected.
It will. Do you think that, it will backfire them on Texas, too?
I really do believe it. Because they conservatives. They believe in religion, and they like having babies. They don't want us to have no more babies. That's why they're pushing this LGBTQ stuff to us.
That is true.
If you don't have a man with a woman, and you got a man and a man and a woman and a woman, they can't create shit. And they're putting stuff out there to sterilize us, too.
It is a damn shame.
I never thought I would be alive or what's going on today. I never thought I would get to see it, but we live in the last book of Revelations and Genesis. So this is good versus evil.
It really is.
It is. It really is. They want us to worship the devil. We all got to go under one religion, one God. The devil. I ain't worshiping no goddamn devil.
I don't even, you know what? I'm not even religious. I'm spiritual though.
Right.
However, if there is a God, he'll make that go and make that final judgment. That's not for me to go and judge. You know what? I
And the
just,
sad thing is they got different versions made of that Bible too.
yeah.
A whole bunch. But King James is the real true one, because I watched this video. He talked from that one. He'll go back to the Old Testament and stuff like that. But he ties it up all to the characters today. I'm like, man, that's how I found out. Adolf Hitler was Barack Obama's grandfather. Margaret Thatcher was Adolf Hitler's daughter. So they all controlling this country. All of them had dual citizenship to Israel. In the CDC, World Economic Forum, they had this all planned for a long time, even under the Obama administration.
I really think that their plans will go and backfire, though. It's just, I don't think that anyone's gonna go and fucking take the fucking shenanigans and be like, fuck this. Because, there are people that will revolt and go and take a fucking stand, too, that won't go and stand with this fuckery. However, it's really up to us, not these like politicians that claim to go and virtue signal to go and be for us. It's really going to go and take us to go and get rid of
Like
this.
I said, there's more of us than them. If we get on the street like they do overseas, they'd be scared as hell. Talking about January 6th. That was scary. No, it wasn't. Nancy Pelosi had her daughter there. She's a videographer for the movie industry, recording everything. They were walking around underground that tunnel like nothing was happening. But it was really serious. It's outside. That's crazy. They lied. That was to set Trump up.
Yeah, it was a government trap anyway. I call it tranny trap day. The government tranny trap day.
He said when they shut down them churches, he said, I want them open back up by Easter. They did not do it at all. Dr. Atlas, that was at the White House with him, he said, Fauci versus someone else, I forgot the guy's name. He said, I'm embarrassed that I had to work with them. They didn't know nothing. And these people didn't know nothing and shut down the whole country.
Well, they do it for big government control, though. That was why. They want people to go and be weak, malleable, and submissive. And so they can go and, reroute them to fucking AI and put their body into robots too. And make us into fucking tranny bots. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Oh, well, I gotta get off here. I can't wait for James no more. I think he went to sleep.
I am getting a little tired myself, though.
I gotta get up early.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you
Yeah.
later.
All
Yeah.
right. You guys take care. Have a good one and
Maybe.
stay safe out there.
You too. All right.
Bye
Stay
bye.
safe.
Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Jordan. Bye,
Bye.
James. Take care. Stay safe.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. Aloha.
Aloha.
Thanks. Good seeing you, Joe. Take care, buddy.
Good. Good seeing you.
Bye.